Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back for another video. I'm so excited for this one because I feel like I've got myself a little bit organised for it and I have tried my best to plan it a little bit better than some of my previous uploads. So definitely leave me a comment below and let me know if you prefer this kind of more structured style of video and we will make it a precedent going forward. It's quite echoey in this room. I'm yet to have any furniture in here, don't ask. I also did try putting this light on above me, but it kind of caused the camera to flicker. So I'm gonna just leave it with the natural window daylight, but definitely I'm open to any criticism, constructive, in the comment section below. Hello and welcome if you are new. My name is Georgia May and come and check out my YouTube channel. Please do not forget to hit subscribe. I'm gonna leave all of the pieces that I mentioned in today's video as well as this blazer because I'm living for this Barbie pink moment in the comments section below, not in the comments, in the description box. I'm really out of touch with these talk through videos, so I'm a bit nervous. I'm also going to leave my TikTok and Instagram below and I'd absolutely love it if you guys could check me out over there. I'm going to be making loads of reel content and summary kind of what to wear content over the next couple of weeks, so I'm very excited about that. But today's video is all about wedding guest dresses, what to wear if you are the wedding guest. I have gone today for all dresses. Does this mean that I think you can't wear a killer kind of trouser suit? Not at all. I've got some gorgeous ones from Zara. I think if you're someone that prefers to wear a suit, wear what you feel comfortable in. For me, I know that I would opt for a dress. So that is what this video consists of today. I tried to pick a range of brands, range of price points, different styles to suit most people. Monty the cat has come to say hello. Hello! Meow, 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 meow. I've turned into a crazy cat lady, which is quite rare for me because I have dogs at my mum's. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Sorry, I tend to do this, I do apologise. So yes, I tried to pick a little bit of everything. Sorry, the sun's just gone behind a cloud, so now it's gone a little bit dark, but I hope you can forgive me. One thing I want to quickly point out is not only do I think these outfits and dresses are perfect as wedding guests, I also think they would fit really nicely as grad dresses. So if you're looking for a dress to graduate in, I know graduation is sort of spread the whole of the summer this year because of the big C and not being able to go ahead. So I think these dresses would be great for that, and I also think these dresses would be great for a potential summer holiday, garden party, all of that. So they're totally interchangeable. Monty, okay, I'll let you in. I have one rule for wedding guest dresses, and that is do not wear white. Don't be that person that turns up, sorry, I do feel passionately about this, in a white dress. Unless the bride has told you that that's okay or has asked for it previously or prior to the wedding, like I've just got to think about it. I see a lot of people wearing like white and they're like, oh, but it was like short or it didn't have lace on it. And I'm like, you wore white. I would, yeah, it's just a personal thing. I'm gonna start out with my House of CB dresses. I feel like this option would be perfect for something that's a little bit more casual. I think, you know, a lot of people nowadays are opting for a slightly more casual wedding style and setting, which I really quite like. If it's anything outdoorsy, I think this style of dress would be really perfect. So this one in particular I think is amazing for a wedding. It is a super flattering cut. They do this in honestly about 8 different colorways. I think it is the most flattering cut of dress. It really brings you in at your waist. It shows off your kind of décolletage area. It's floaty, so it's not clinging to you. I think it's quite a timeless piece. I think you'll look back on all of the photos and feel really pleased with the style that you kind of wore. I also think you can really dress it up with heels, with a nice bag. Again, a perfect graduation dress as well, I feel, or something for like a summer kind of garden party, someone's birthday, like very kind of spring, summer, but I do absolutely love this. Definitely a little bit more casual. So I think it really depends on the style of wedding that you're going to, but I would be very happy with a guest of mine wearing something like this if I was going to get married. I just think it's a really nice option. So I do recommend House of CB. They don't just do nightclub dresses. I think they've really moved on from that, which now I'm like really into my 20s. I'm 26. I do like brands that don't just cater to like nightclub dresses because unfortunately I don't go clubbing that much anymore, so I don't tend to wear that kind of style of dress. Next up, I have the dress of dreams. I mean, I wore this when I was in Tuscany. I wore both of these dresses whilst I was in Tuscany. I'll leave that vlog below if you haven't seen it. And so many of you are like, where is that orange dress from? It has a really nice split, but it's not too short. So even though you've got your arms out and everything. It's a longer dress, so I feel like that makes it a little bit more formal. It's just very pretty. Again, a very similar silhouette, so doesn't cling to you. You don't feel uncomfortable in it. Nice little bow detail at the top of the dress, which I always think is quite nice if ever you get photos sitting down, just to have something across here that adds a little bit of something extra. Orange is definitely the colour of the season this year, so it's one to look out for. But again, look, these are a little bit more of a casual style of wedding guest dress, but I still think they look really, really pretty. You can definitely style them up with like nice hair and makeup, a nice pair of comfy sort of sandals, and I just think they're perfect for those outdoor type of weddings. I love this. I think this is one of my favourite pieces that House of CB have done. Their quality is always fantastic. And I'm very impressed with these kind of more daytime dresses. I feel like I've had better experiences with them recently, and they're more kind of like, not casual wear, but less glam. And I feel like the fit of those are really lovely. Both of those dresses, if you are wondering for a size guide, I got in a medium. The reason why I got those in a medium is because I was quite aware that even though it was quite tight here, it did float out. Anything that's quite tight on the lower half, that's when I tend to size up. So I get asked quite a lot about sizes and my size. And it does change from store to store, and it does change from item to item, but I'm quite good now at knowing what size to get in what particular piece. Those are House of CB, absolutely love those. Let's do this dress just because this was such a popular one when I wore this recently on Instagram that I really want to talk about it. It is a longer dress, which I love for a wedding. I just always think that they look so lovely, a nice long style dress. I think I so rarely get the chance to wear a long dress that I love being able to wear one to maybe a wedding. This does have quite a plunge neckline, so it's just something to be conscious of. If maybe you're going to something that's a little bit more modest, this definitely has quite a low plunging neckline, but it is the most beautiful dress ever. This is from Asos. Asos is a great brand if you're looking for this type of attire. The back is all open. I actually wore this when I was away. I think the really nice thing about maybe investing in some of these things is that you can also wear them when you're in the sunshine. This I absolutely loved. It is so flattering the way it's cut. The fabric is like this kind of tulle, well, it's not really tulle, it's more like a chiffon, a really, really nice kind of fabric. I'm not good at explaining things like that, I'm really sorry. But I just love the colour. I think the colour is vibrant, it pops, you're gonna stand out a little bit. That lovely back detail is something that's really, really pretty if you're getting a nice picture from the back and things like that. I do have a photo of me and my friend Bella wearing these whilst we were away in Santorini, and she had a green dress on as well, and people were asking me about that. That is also Asos. Asos is really, really good. I have quite a few Asos dresses here to talk through. A lot of them are Asos Design or Asos Luxe. Those are the two kind of like brands on Asos that are Asos own that I really, really recommend. How many times can I say about Asos? Obviously the weather makes a huge difference about what's going to be appropriate to wear, but most of these dresses I am talking for summer weddings, not necessarily winter. I'm going to move on to a little bit of a fun party wedding. If you are friends with a couple that are just fun, maybe you're just going to the evening portion of the wedding, you're not invited to like the church service or the reception, maybe you're just invited, like, you know, for evening drinks onwards, you're not invited for the sit down meal, or they're just a really cool couple that are not overly formal, they want like a fun, feel good type of wedding, and you know it's going to be a really good party. I think you can't go wrong with a bit of sparkle. I am a fan of a little bit of sparkle at a wedding. These are two dresses that I've just picked out here. I mean, some people will be like, you cannot wear that to a wedding. I feel like it really depends on the couple, and I think it really depends how well you know them and what the vibe of the night is going to be. Again, these are both Asos dresses. I showed this one a little while ago. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it. I actually did end up keeping it, and I love this bloody dress. Oh my god, I love it so much. I haven't had a chance to wear it, which is very upsetting, but I do think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think they ended up bringing this out in a few other colours on Asos as well, so I'll try and link those below. I feel like this is what I'm going to wear on my summer cruise. I'm going on a cruise in August. Let me know if you want kind of like a what I'm bringing on my cruise holiday style of video. There are a couple of formal nights when you're on board, and this is going to be one of the formal dresses that I bring. I love a pop of yellow. It has a really nice, again, little low V at the back. It's not short, so I think even though it's fun and it's got feathers and sequins and glitters and it's very loud, I think the fact that it's not a super mini dress still keeps it a little bit more glam and, you know, a little bit more appropriate, I guess, for a wedding rather than just like a fun night out. It really is like a fun party dress. So again, I think it totally depends on the style of the wedding and what the dress code is. But I adore this. I wore this while I was out in Santorini. It is quite boxy. It's not going to give you any shape. So if you're someone that likes a nice silhouette, do not opt for a dress like this. But if you are someone that wants to like eat and drink all night, not be conscious of, you know, feeling like you have to suck in or things like that, or if that's more your style, then I think this would look really cool. You could do it with some really amazing statement shoes. I actually think I'm going to get more wear out of this dress than I once thought. I thought I wouldn't, but I think it's a really good birthday girl dress, big night out. It's just fun. It is really fun. And I think as I'm getting a little bit older, I am more comfortable with what I want to wear. I definitely went through a little bit of time where I was like, what is my identity of what I want to wear? Do you know what? My identity of what I want to wear is what I like, and it's that simple. One day I want to dress rock and roll, Doc Martens, leather jacket, that's the vibe. Next day, give me my cowboy boots, and then the day after that, I want a bright pink trouser suit. That's okay. And I've kind of learned to accept I don't have a particular style. I don't fit into a particular box of what I want to wear. If you guys watch my Paris vlogs, you know, for that whole trip I dressed very feminine, very girly, a lot of like floaty light colours, and I loved it. But do I want to dress like that every time I go out? No. Sometimes I want to wear something a little bit more fun, and this definitely is that piece. Those are a couple of fun ones that I did want to kind of share with you. I'm going to move on to a brand now. I'm going to move on to In The Style. I very recently and very luckily and very kindly was actually sent over some of the pieces from Lorna Lux's collection within The Style. Her pieces and her collections are always my favourite. That's not to shade anybody else's collection, just what resonates with me. And I really do recommend shopping her collections on In The Style if you want to look for pieces that just look more expensive. I always feel like she hits the nail on the head with making things look a little bit more luxe than maybe what they are. So she's launched a really gorgeous line. A lot of the pieces I feel like would be perfect for not only just like, you know, the summer season, but definitely weddings. She does have a couple of white pieces in the collection, which I think if you are a hen, or if you're going on your hen do, and you want a little bit of a fun, white, sparkly moment, check out her collection. She has some really, really nice bits and bobs in white. I actually grabbed some of the dresses that I thought would be appropriate for wedding guest dresses. I have this gorgeous, completely sequined, I mean, and that's what I love about it. There's no, I hate those dresses when you get it on the front and it's got all the detail and the back has nothing. No, the entire thing is lined and sequined. It also has pockets in this maxi dress, which I don't know why that was such an exciting thing for me. Like, I love that it has pockets. It's a strapless maxi dress. I think this would be such a beautiful dress to wear to a wedding. Even with this blazer, how nice would that kind of go together? Love the pattern on this. I think the baby pink is super pretty, again with the floral detail. It's a little bit fun with the sequin. Would be really nice for something that goes into like maybe more of the evening. And I just thought it was a really nice option. Not someone that likes strapless. She also does this dress in a different style for maybe all of the girls that prefer something a little bit high-necked, but you can get your legs and your pins out. This does also come with a nice little tie. My little tie of this is actually sadly upstairs, but it does come with a nice little tie. The sleeves are a really nice kind of balloon sleeve. It's a little bit of a dupe of that Rectify dress. I never pronounce it right, that goes for like a crazy amount of money. Again, the whole thing sequined, has a little button detail at the back. I just really, really like it. I think I got this dress in a 12. I'm not sure what I got this in. Did I get, I got this in a 10. Probably would have preferred this in a 10 as well, but that doesn't matter. I have one more piece from her collection which I thought made such a fun statement piece. It is this Tiffany blue bow dress. Very mini, very cute. I think it would look so great. Again, it kind of goes into that category of a more fun piece to wear. I think if it's your birthday, this would be such a fun moment. I love the colour. Oh, I love it so much. I just think it's really cool. I'm here for something that's like a little bit quirky and different. So yes, that is something else that she currently has in her collection. There's loads of bits and bobs from Lorna's edit within the style that would make really good wedding guest dresses. So next up, I'm gonna go on to a brand that's a little bit more expensive. This is a dress from Self Portrait. I'm yet to wear this. I was gonna return it and I didn't return it in time. I can't even talk about it because this dress is ridiculously expensive. I don't know what I was doing. I was in and out of the UK and I just did not return it in time, which sucks. But I do love it, so I have a secret. I'm secretly happy about it. This is a style that's really classic to the brand, this lovely like lace overlay. I just think this would make the best, out of all of the dresses I think I've shown, I do think this is my winner for a really good wedding guest dress, as well as being a really good option for a grad dress. They do this in loads of different colours, loads of different styles. If you did see what my sister wore to her graduation, that was actually a self-portrait dress. It was in this amazing green, kind of like this sort of bright green. So look at self-portrait if you know, want to spend a little bit more money. Maybe purchase something that's going to take you throughout the next 5 years, that will take you to a few weddings or a few different sort of events. Their pieces are more expensive, but I do think the quality is lovely. They have a store in Selfridges if you do want to try the pieces on, and there also is a store in London which is all self-portrait. And you can try absolutely everything on. I think this brand is one to definitely note for perfect wedding guest dresses, but I also think Needle and Thread are another brand that I absolutely have an affinity with. I'm lusting over one of their dresses. I'm wanting to purchase one of their dresses this year. Again, they're that little bit more expensive price point, but they're sort of not teetering into that like really luxe designer. So, you know, I'm trying to keep things relatively sort of like high street, a little bit more expensive, but we're not going wild. Reese, again, is a brand that does lovely wedding guest dresses, and also Ted Baker. So I'll leave the names of brands I recommend below, but this is self-portrait, and it just lends itself to like being a little bit of an iconic moment. I think when people see this style of dress, they tend to know it is self-portrait. So I love this. The baby blue for me is definitely a colour that I know I would wear. I don't have any weddings, by the way, this summer. Like, I have one in the winter, a really good friend of mine, but I have none in the summer, which is really strange. So yeah, I really want to go to a summer wedding now. Following on from that lovely kind of beautiful, oh, it's just the nicest powder blue. I did pick this up from Asos a little while ago, and I did actually keep this dress. I was a bit unsure, but I just feel like it's something that I'll probably come back to. I feel like this is a little bit more of a modest moment. It's a classic silhouette. Again, it's that style that I love on my body type. A little bit of a balloon sleeve and really comes in at the waist. These pleats I think are timeless. Really nice length. I think that's one of the things. I mean, I know I showed you guys this dress, which is super fun and more like a party dress, but it's definitely that mini style, which if you feel comfortable in is great. But I think for me personally, I definitely want something that's like just above the knee, nothing too short. The nice thing about this dress is they've actually done it so it's slightly longer at the back. Love the pleats on this. It's a really lovely quality again, and it just feels really nice. You feel really like held in place when you're wearing it. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but you feel supported in a dress like this. So yeah, blue is a colourway that, as you guys can see from this rail, I adore and I would definitely wear as a guest at a wedding. I'll go on to these other blue dresses at a moment. I do want to give another honourable mention to something that's definitely a little bit more fun and out there. I wore this dress last year on Ibiza, and it was on Asos and it sold out. I believe they've restocked it, hence me wanting to share it with you guys. Oh, I saw Zara McDermott actually wore this to a wedding, and that's what made me think that you could potentially wear this dress to a wedding. I never would have viewed it like that until I saw her wearing it. So again, it's a more maxi style like the green one that I showed you guys, but it is this beautiful vibrant orange with all these pink flowers on. I love that I got this last year because this orange and pink is definitely back in style again for 2022, which I'm really happy about. The top section of this is so amazing. I think it's really amazing for any of my girls out there that are slightly fuller busted. It just gives you that support under the bust area, halter neck tie at the back. It's not too low. You could wear a strapless bra, good amount of coverage across the boobs, and I just think it's really, really pretty. Again, something that would photograph so nice, and I think if you've got a wedding in the high summer where it's going to be particularly warm, this would be a really nice option. Definitely a little bit more casual and too formal, but I think each wedding varies, doesn't it? It really depends what sort of wedding you're going to. This is one that I really wanted to mention just because I know they've restocked it on Asos. I mean, look how many dresses I'm showing with you guys from Asos. I just think they are the best. Lastly, I just have this very cute kind of teacup, I don't know why it reminds me of a teacup, sticky out Chi Chi London dress, another brand that I wanted to kind of let you guys know about. If you haven't already, their price points are very reasonable. I think the quality is really lovely on this. This I think I got in a UK 10. It does fit me, but I think maybe their stuff runs a tiny bit on the smaller side. Maybe I'd recommend sizing up. It just has no stretch to the fabric, so that's the only thing I would mention. But I love the blue again, I love the print. I'm all here for something like that for a wedding or just a graduation. I know I keep using those two words interchangeably, but I just feel like a lot of the dresses that I would wear to a wedding, I would also potentially wear to my grad. So that sort of rounds it up for what I would wear to a wedding. I did want to talk about accessories, but I don't want to bore you all. I mean, I have this bag here that I've sort of reignited a love for. I will leave it linked below. This is the Chloe, oh, what's this one called? I always forget the name. I sort of lost my love for this bag, and then in recent weeks I have fallen head over heels back in love with it. It's a really beautiful kind of buttery salmon colour. I just think it would pair really nicely with pretty much everything on here, that sort of pastel neutral vibe. This bag, the reason why I just wanted to shout this bag out, it is a designer bag, and I hate just showing just designer bags, but I am someone that spends my money on handbags, so I feel like I want to just let you guys know. I kind of do that ironic thing where I wear high street clothes and I like to dress it up with my accessories. This bag a lot of the time goes into the sale, so that was sort of why I wanted to mention it. It goes in Black Friday discounts. You can always kind of tend to get 10% off this if you know where to look. So yeah, if you've got any more questions about this bag, just message me on Instagram. If you know me, I love to voice note you guys on Instagram and ramble about handbags, so message me over there if you want to know more about bags and what I would maybe choose for a wedding. I do have a few pairs of shoes that I am going to quickly run through, just because I think shoes are really hard to know what to wear. I want to be comfortable. So I think my go-to shoe, I wore these to my sister's grad, is a really nice little block heel or a mule. These are from Steve Madden. They're in this really pretty sage green colour. And I absolutely love them. They have the braided detail across the front here. They do this particular shoe in a higher heel height if you're someone that wants to go higher. I think if you're going to be wearing heels all day long, please go for comfort. You just don't want to be that person that like an hour in is in pain and like your whole day is ruined by your shoes. So these ones are Steve Madden. I really like their shoes. I think they're really, really lovely. Again, they do these in a range of colours, nude, black, the list goes on, and different heel heights. My all-time favourite pair of shoes, these are not actually my ones, these are my mum's, but they are just my favourite. I think they look so expensive. They're a total dupe for the, oh, who is it? Jimmy Choos. I'm pretty sure it's the Jimmy Choos. And I have no shame in saying that. These are Kurt Geiger. I have the black patent ones of these, thinking about getting the white. They do them in a sandal version now, like a flat shoe. They do them in this heel. Oh my god, they are my favorite. They're very comfortable. The leather is super soft. That sparkly detail looks so nice, and I think they're timeless. I mean, I've had my black version of these shoes forever, going on 5 or 6 years, and I still think they look great, especially in the nude. You can wear them with so many different colors. Adore these Kurt Geiger. These are my favorite Kurt Geiger shoes. I'm a big fan of Kurt Geiger heels. They are a little bit more expensive, but like I said, I've had some of these for 5-6 years now. Another brand that I really recommend for heels that are comfortable are June. They do a lot of that kind of Valentino Rockstar dupe, which I think looks really lovely as well, really classic and classy. And these are my more fun shoes. So like I said, if you're gonna go more for that kind of party fun wedding, this is what I would opt to wear. Or if you're doing something very neutral, maybe with your outfit and you want your shoes to be the moment. These are my favorite shoes. They are from Ego. They are really fun. Oh, I just bloody love them. River Island do these in black, so I'll try and get a link and leave them below. They're out there, they're ostentatious, they're in your face. Some people think they're absolutely hideous, which is absolutely fine. I absolutely love them. Baby pink, chaotic, bow-like, tacky shoes that I really like. The only thing I will say about these is they are high, for me anyway. This stiletto is definitely on the higher side. I'm not great in heels. I'm a little bit taller anyway, and I just struggle with them. I do really like Ego shoes, but I find these a little bit high, and I really want Ego to bring them out in a slightly lower heel height. And last up, my designer shoe moment that I just wanted to shout out is a pair of Jimmy Choos. I picked these up in America. Definitely was a splurge moment for me. They are black suede little heels, but I think they're classic. I'm quite anti-black at a wedding. I don't know if that's controversial, but hence why I've tried to pick a lot of bright, summery, or more neutral colours, or just stuff that's a little bit more exciting. But if you are someone that feels comfortable in black, I think these are a really lovely shoe option, and I'm sure loads of places do a dupe of them. What's nice is that that stiletto is not hideously high. Yes, those are just a few shoes that I wanted to shout out. Everything will be linked below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of video. I do ramble, I talk for England. Sorry if you don't like it. I hope you're all doing super well. Let me know what you want to see next. I will have my Santorini vlog going out this week. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. What other fashion videos do you want from me? Let me know. I really want to do like a luxe unboxing soon and really go and spend some money and splurge some money. I don't know why, because I really should not be doing that, but let me know. Or I kind of want to do like a roundup of like my best and worst handbags, or a handbag collection. I'd like to hear what you want, but I also want to do videos that I like to watch. So let me know in the comments. I hope you're good, sending loads of love. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you all in this week's video.